Well, mighty fine and a great big western howdy. It's Ranger Doug with Riders in the Sky, and I'm having lunch with Doug today.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another great episode of Lunch with Doug. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. Today's episode made possible from Nana Marie's, 121 North Main Street, fabulous Nevada, Missouri. Bell's Boutique, second edition shop at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Harry Frog Graphics, 150 North Commercial Street in Nevada, Missouri. Andrew D. McNair at the Art Shop, 104 East Cherry Street, or at andrewdmcnair.com. Zone Nutrition, 14180 East US Highway 54 in Nevada, Missouri, next to Mr. D's. J&R Home Store, 118 West Walnut in Nevada, Missouri. The Woodshed Music at 129 North Main Street, downtown Nevada, Missouri. We'll be back in just a minute with an exciting episode, okay, folks, an exciting episode of Lunch with Doug called Pivot.
Hey, how's it going? This is Trevor. I'm sitting here waiting for Doug to come back on a DoorDash order, and you're listening to Lunch with Doug.
For more than 25 years, the concept has been brewing. The underground music scene has finally went mainstream, and the Local Ear magazine is here to tell you all about the subculture surrounding it. New music, interviews, and reviews from upcoming local, regional, and indie bands, skateboarding punks, the BMX scene, vinyl lovers, video game talks, scene kids, open mic night comedy circuit, subculture fashion, and so much more. It's all packed into the newest in-print subscription-based magazine, Local Ear. Learn more and join the underground subculture today at www.localearmagazine.com. So it's that important time in the year. It's springtime coming on, and that's, where new things begin. A lot of times, spring kind of stimulates the new of the year after coming out of the winter season and all that. So with that said, I've been analyzing the data of the listeners of the podcast and everything going on, and then of course I found this book. Literally, I found this book called Pivot, and I'm reading it, and no more than getting into chapter 1 or barely through chapter 1. So much inspiration coming out of it, and I always look to literature, these books, to kind of inspire me frequently when I need something. Some new inspiration, and when things have kind of went to a plateau or kind of went stagnant, whatever you want to call it. So we want to break the norms, and so started reading the Pivot book, and of course, a few episodes ago, we decided to go ahead and start having some celebrity guests on the Lunch with Doug show. We reached out to the Kentucky Headhunters. We got Richard on the show. We've got some other celebrities going to be on the show. We're talking about celebrities also, even if we don't actually get them on the show. We have some interest in that. A lot of people have expressed interest in that. And so, because we want to have, of course, Lunch with Doug's still not leaving our Nevada roots or that area, our expanded 30 to 60 mile radius of Nevada, the things we talk about stuff. We're not really leaving that area, but we're going to put some more stuff into your hands, some topical stuff just with the show periodically here and there to make it more interesting and to pivot to the future as we've gained, we've doubled our listenership in the last year. We have a lot of people listening in places that aren't Nevada. Of course, they want to hear about Nevada. Hopefully, they'll eventually come to Nevada. We're going to put a lot of that emphasis in each week, like in an episode. But then we'll also have our celebrity kind of episode, and then we'll have our, all that stuff. So hopefully that's where we're pivoting here with Lunch with Doug. And the big thing is Lunch with Doug, also not all about music, but the other side of the coin of things that I do is the Local Ear magazine. We're going to be pushing that Local Ear magazine, hopefully get you to be a subscriber and get that into your doorstep. And it'll be a two-way street, Lunch with Doug, reaching out even a little further as we go into other states with that. We go into 8 states now, maybe even 9 now. We have subscribers out there. So a little further radius, and we're talking with some friends from Nashville, and we're going to get some of those guys on the show too. So just a lot happening with the Lunch with Doug show, and yeah, exciting stuff coming up. So as those two brands that we make here kind of collide, yet are different, yet connected. So that's what our pivot episode is today. So I'd encourage you to go out and write some things down you want to really move into, and how you're going to do that, moving into those things this year. So get excited and get those things done that you've always wanted, and we're going to be right there with you, trying to pivot into the future with what we're doing, and we'll be supporting you, or at least giving you an oorah. Maybe not supporting necessarily, but at least we'll like your Facebook page. We'll give you a thumbs up anyway on it. I don't know how much help that is, but hey, a thumbs up is a nice gesture. So hopefully we'll pivot into some new exciting stuff coming up, and there'll be some changes. Some of the things we've been doing for the last few years that you've kind of expected us to do, we're going to be a little unexpected this year. I don't even know if that's a real word. I'm pulling a Shakespeare on you there. So yeah, we're going to do some different things this year, change it up a little bit, and I know with that, one thing that you're going to get some more live Dangerous Doug shows this year, because things have kind of calmed down with the pandemic a little bit. Live music's kind of back, and I want to take advantage of it and enjoy that, because I sort of missed it. So I'll be getting out and about this spring and summer, and in fact, you can hear the one about the Blackthorn show we just talked about the other day. Blackthorn Pizza coming up. I'll be back in Webb City a number of times in the next few months at the Flag City Brewing, which was a fantastic place. And like I said, I'm coming up. I'll be at the Blackthorn Pizza and Pub in Joplin, Missouri. So some exciting stuff there. Not that you have to come and support my shows or whatever, but if you're in the area, you might get some fun out of it. I wrote a new song for you too, and that's going to be coming up soon. So be looking out for that in the next month or so. We'll be dropping that single, and I think you're going to like it. So yeah, that's what's happening in the world of Pivot with Lunch with Doug. But don't worry, we're still going to be running at you episodes each day, but hopefully we can get some more interesting topics for you coming up, and some more interesting people on the way. Lunch to Death with Doug. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me today, made possible from the Nana Marie's at 121 North Main Street in fabulous Nevada, Missouri. The Bell's Boutique in the Second Edition Shop, 500 East Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri. Harry Frog Graphics, 150 North Commercial Street, Nevada, Missouri. Andrew D. McNair at the Art Shop, 104 East Cherry Street, AndrewDMcNair.com. The Zone Nutrition, 14180 East US Highway 54, next to Mr. D's in Nevada, Missouri. J&R Home Store, 118 West Walnut in Nevada, Missouri. And the Woodshed Music, 129 North Main Street, downtown Nevada, Missouri.